Love beer and magic? Want to have a few and still make those big brain plays? Now you can. Athletic Brewing offers high quality non alcoholic craft beers. From IPAs to stouts, they've got you covered. Head over to athleticbrewing.com and use code BTC25 for 25% off your first order.
Hello everyone and welcome to Brew Tap Cast. I'm Brew and today we're going to be jumping back into the Brawl queue to see how my latest brew holds up. So M21 is in full effect and today we're going to be playing the mono green commander Jolrael Mwonvuli Recluse. So this deck is super fun. I've been having a lot of fun playing this deck. I had a really great stream with it. So what this deck is all about is three main things, and it's going to be ramp, drawing cards, and just smashing in for a million. So Jolrael is and hopefully I'm saying that right. That's how I'm going to say it the whole video, but hopefully it's right. So Jolrael is a 2-mana planeswalker, or a 2-mana legendary creature commander. She is a 1/2. And she reads, whenever you draw your second card each turn, you create a 2/2 green cat creature token. So, as I said earlier, card draw is a big part of this. So one thing is we want to draw as many cards as possible, mainly to create those tokens. But little do you know, her second ability is a little bit more powerful than creating cat tokens because you can only get one per turn. So when I first started playing this, I thought you could just, for every extra card, you were making more tokens. But unfortunately, that's not the way it works. It's only your second card. So let's get into the second one. So for 6 mana, 2 green and a 4, until end of turn, creatures you control have base power and toughness XX, where X is the number of cards in your hand. So this is where drawing those extra cards really comes in handy, and you could just really, as I said, swing it for a million, but you could really break this commander. So one thing, love having cheap commanders. You can get them out, even you can put them out for early, and then if there's early removal, you still can get them back out because it's going to be 2 more every time. So at what? She's 4 mana, not a big deal. But so yeah, let's get into how the actual deck. So I went with a lot of mono green card draw, obviously. But let's start with the ramp. So I'm using a lot of the basic tools that are in standard right now, like Paradise Druid, great because it has hexproof, Arboreal Grazer. We're going to use things like Azusa from M21, which is just a super powerful card. Allows you to play 2 additional lands each of your turns. A commander staple, so to see it in standard right now is just crazy. So we also have Dryad of the Elysian Grove, which is also great because that also allows you to play some extra lands each turn. And then, yeah, we just had doing the normal, just the ramp. So we're going to ramp. We have ways of, and then we're going with the Great Henge. We have Nissa to tap for extra forests every time. So it's just your standard mono green ramp package. But then we're going to kind of combine that with card draw. So for card draw, I like to use cards like Garruk's Uprising. This is an awesome card out of M21, and I've been having so much luck with it. So when it enters the battlefield, if you have a creature power 4 or greater, you're going to draw a card, which when you're playing mono green, you probably are going to have a creature that big, let's be honest, because a lot of our little guys are already going to be that big. And then creatures you control have Trample, which is huge. And then whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield, we're also going to draw our cards. We also have a couple new cards from M21, like Warden of the Woods, which whenever he becomes a target of a spell or ability, we could draw 2 cards. And then Tree Shaker Chimera, when it dies, we draw 3 cards. So this is kind of on the top end. And then just using like cards like Keeper of Fables, whenever something hits our opponent, we could draw cards, Beast Whisperer, stuff like that. And it's just, it's really going to kind of allow us to fill our hand and then use that Jolrael trigger, the 6th ability to just bump everybody up. And then we could even do it twice if we have the mana. And yeah, it is just a crazy deck. It just brings all the power. I mean, there's so much good in mono green right now. Shifting Triceratops, Questing Beast, like the new Garruk is super great, really bumps things up. And even on the low end, Season of the Growth allows us to draw cards. One other card for ramp that I really want to mention is Cultivate. This card is awesome. This is another like commander staple, modern. It's awesome. It allows you to search your library for up to 2 basic land cards instead of the 1 normally. And then you can put 1 in the battlefield, 1 in your hand. So it already gets you super far ahead for 3 mana. then Llanowar Visionary, again, drawing those cards, creating mana. But yeah, so this deck is a lot of fun. Some other tools we're kind of using is like Gem Razor allows us to, you know, blow up enchantments and artifacts, which is pretty big in this format. One thing about Brawl is there's a lot of like mana rocks. There's, you know, enchantments are big. So it's good to have those just to get the job done. And finally, one thing I do want to mention is I'm probably going to throw in one of the games from my stream. It was a lot of fun. It was one of those nail biters. So I'm probably going to throw that in there. So if one of these videos looks a little bit different, aka I have more facial hair, it's because it's from the stream from the other night, and it was a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Stay tuned for that. It'll probably be at the end of the video. But yeah, so let's get into it. All right, really like this hand. We got some ramp early on, got some card draw. Seems really good. So let's go ahead and get into it. We are playing against a Massacre girl, which that's could be really bad for us, but could be good. We'll see. We just gotta watch out. All right, let's get the Garen breakdown. Not gonna play. Oh yeah. So with Jolrael, get her down. Hopefully she sticks around. Llanowar Visionary, we can start making cats. All right. But Forest, get that Visionary down. Such a good card. Awesome. Attacks, pass turn. All right, so we got a impulse next turn. Ooh, and we draw the land. I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna impulse. I just want to build up the board at this point. I'm actually gonna grab the Whisper just to get some power draw going. No attacks, pass the turn. This will be good. We can get Beast Whisperer down. That way we can start drawing cards, make more cats. We got to worry about going a little too wide though, because they can just end it all, if you will. All right. Hopefully we can get a land here. We do. Perfect. All right, not really worth swinging in. All right, so I don't think we should go any crazier here. I worry about Massacre Girl coming down. At this point, there's no 1/1, so I don't think it will work. Oh, yeah, it will. Whoa. I have never seen that art before. That is amazing. Wilderness Direct. Pretty good. All right. I like that. No attacks. And the turn, untap. So if they try to Massacre Girl, we can pump up the team. The Jolrael, giving everybody +3/+3. Hopefully it'll save them. And then we can kind of start building up our hand for a big swing. So we would only draw 2 cards here. That isn't great. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Draw a card. I don't think his is that great. I'm gonna take a land. Make a cat. I think I'm gonna do this just to draw some cards. Next turn, we can put a huge Hydra down. Not good. That with Massacre Girl is not great. But holding up the Wind Speaker to protect ourselves from Massacre Girl is pretty prime. But I'm going to draw cards. So that'll give us 4 cards. No, there. Dang. Yeah. All right, not much we can do there. It's not great, but we will draw 2 cards, luckily. All right. There we go. Now we're churning. So good. All right, so now we are all set up. Unfortunately, this won't protect us against Massacre Girl, but it will kind of give us a little safety cushion. Oh, not from that, though. Wow. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to leave that in hand. We'll give it one more turn. Perfect. We just need to trample over. Oh god. All right, we're gonna bump everything up, make everything a 4/4. So nothing will die. And that's... Wow. Seems good. The only thing is if we attack it and everything dies, it's not good for us. I'd like to get Beast down, but then we won't have the mana. Oh. I say we just go for it. So I did not leave up mana to Jolrael, but I think intervention is more useful here. Especially if they're going to let a lot of it through. See, I think for their sake, killing as many things as they can is probably pretty good. So at most, if we kill everything they have, we can take 8 damage. But we're gonna swing in for 1,000,000. Shoot. That is loud. Down to 3. All right, so this should be a total of 8 damage. No, they got it. Well, oh, and they killed themselves. There it is. Oof. Forgot about the Reaper. Wow, that was, look at that. That was 4 to, I was down to 4. Yeah, that was crazy. I think the intervention was way more, I mean, I could have bumped Jolrael, saved the mana, but I think having the beast, having those extra creatures was pretty good. Yeah, this is what the deck does. It slams for 1,000,000. Awesome. Yeah, it really worked out. Good game. All right, this playing against Liliana, this is a great hand. We got the track down, we got the dryad. Awesome. Track down can help us make some cats. Nice banner. Okay, so we have all the ramp we could use. Oh, Fabled Passage. Get out of here. The most inferior land fetching device compared to the greatest of all time. Just saying. All right. Gonna do this, and then we are gonna get Jolrael down. So next turn we can track down, hopefully make a cat. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at this. I might throw the Lotus down since we're pretty good. But I am going to double land. Ooh, nice. Did not expect that at all. Alright, so I imagine the Visionary might go, or the, well, Dryad, yeah. Ooh, okay. That makes sense. Hexproof black. Bring the knight down without drawing a card. It's a beefy move. Alright, let's do it. Let's keep the land train going. So, no attacks. They got the death touch. We at least block the zoom. This guy. Pretty cool to see Liliana as a commander. I'm going to banner. I'm going to draw me a card. Sweet. Might as well keep it going. Try to fill the hand a little bit. Zuza, not great here. I'm going to take the forest just because we don't really beat her right now. No attacks. Alright, so not in the worst position. They're in a pretty good position, but we can come back from this, I think. That guy's just going to keep getting bigger. But we could throw this in front of him. Try to draw 3 cards. I think that's what I'm going to do. Go ahead and pass the turn. We're kind of just building up for that really big swing. You know, with either end rays, forerunners, or, you know, any of that sort of nonsense. That is a great combo there. The Witch's Cauldron with the invasion. Very nice. I mean, not a lot of life loss in this game so far. 25 to 28. We're both kind of just dirtling, building our boards. All right, so they pass. Garrick is pretty cool here. Pretty cool. But I actually think I'm going to Guardian Project. And then Jolrael, which will draw us a card, make another cat. Okay. Draw another card. 3 cards, actually. Seems good. I don't know if they really expect us to do that. So what's more of a threat here? I feel like the Maze Mine Tome is pretty poopy. They're drawing cards, but I kind of hate this Cauldron. Eventually, I'm just going to take the invasion, stop them from just making more zombies, so that way they have to sack their better creatures. The tome, I mean, at most they gain life if they sack it for life. Hopefully we're swinging in for enough where that doesn't matter. All right, so we have a lot of action. I'm going to do this for the reach and to draw a card, make a cat. I think I'm going to hold off for a huge one of those. All right. Yeah, not great. So we're really just setting up for a huge end raise. Forerunners, just jamboree here. I think next turn we do a huge Hydra. And just try to overwhelm. Jeez. The heck. Awesome. And all the lands. So let's see. We have 9. Let's make a big old 9/9. I think it's worth it. And I obviously I could have made it a 10, but I want to keep the Gem Raiser kind of as a threat. Go ahead and draw some cards. Don't really need to play a land here. I mean, I guess we could because we don't have the mana. Actually, yeah, we do. So we want to keep... Sorry, we want to keep the Shifting Ceratops ready to go. But I want to keep cards in hand. So yeah, no attacks. So next turn... I think we could just swing into the fence. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, there's not much we could do about that. All right. Interesting. Oh, I don't think you have a choice, right? Yeah, okay. So Liliana comes down.
Ruining your day is going to feel great.
Okay, discard our forest here. No big deal.
I really don't care about your plans.
Should. All right. Ooh. Thing. So Garrett can pump, make beast. kind of want to get Gorgoroth down. Draw a card. Again, I think I'm just going to keep cards in hand. Can throw that guy in the garbage. This what creates a 3/3. 3/3 beast. Gonna do this. I think we just honestly need to go wide here.
This is my paradise.
I'm gonna put a trample counter on there.
Every day is a new mutation.
That leaves up our activated abilities. And then next turn we could just end raise for 1,000,000. Hopefully. They might have Murderous Rider, they might have something that can... Okay, it looks like they're targeting Vivian, which is fine. Got some use out of her. They didn't take any of the creatures. So next turn we'll draw the land, keep it in hand. End raise 4 runner will give us another card in hand. Ooh. Yep, there's nothing we can do about that. Man, they just keep taking everything. I think we just might have to just swing in next turn. Oop, 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 oop. All right, so 1, 2. So we do not have the card yet. I think it's time, folks. So Jolrael's not good here because it's going to give everything base toughness 3/3, which is not what we want. All right, so there it is. Yeah, we were about to just overrun. We had the +3/+3. Yeah, I think we would have easily gotten through. Yeah, awesome. So once again, just getting that end raise when we had the board filled up, just swinging in for 1,000,000. I think it would have been pretty good. We definitely overran them. Pretty good. Good game. All right, so let's go ahead and crack our first athletic for the stream. Cheers. All right, so not liking this at all. 2 mana. Though we do have this, but we don't have any creatures to tap to... Yeah, I kind of hate it. So let's go ahead and throw that back. This isn't great, but immediately we have the Garruk's Uprising, another great card. Every time something 4 mana enters the battlefield, we draw a card. Pretty good. Same with Guardian Project. This is just going to fill our hand. So yeah, and we got Leyline. Yeah, I say we... I mean, rather than go to 6, I say we risk this. We have the turn 2 Arcane Signet. It's like the Soul Ring of Brawl, if you will. All right, looks like we're good to go. Yeah, definitely throw that on the board. Go ahead and do this and pass the turn. So looks like we're playing mono green versus mono green, so that'll be interesting. Big creaties versus big creaties. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep up with their monstrous creaties because they probably have some bangers in there. But, see what we can do. So, I'm not going to play the Recluse just yet. I'm going to start working on fixing our mana. Let's go ahead and get the Signet down. So I imagine they're probably going to Druid. They're going to do something. Really loving Llanowar Visionary as well. Super great card. That'll actually kind of help us maybe get a land here. Yeah, let's look for a land. Nice. So we got the Enclave. Not bad. So now with the ley line, we got the Llanowar. We can kind of really ramp here. Okay. They're searching for a biggin. Seems good. They reveal it. Yeah, okay. Man, that card. I haven't seen this card since, well, for me, M25. I had a lot of fun playing with this in draft. All right, so they got the removal, which isn't great for us. We can't destroy enchantment or artifact. Luckily, they're pretty far off from it, so let's go ahead and let's throw land down. I kind of want to. We do this in Jolrael. That way... Man, we have so many ways to draw cards. We're going to do this. I want to start taking up Garrick. And start getting in damage.
I love the smell of mulch in the woods. They're a stampede of one.
Yeah, so I'm just going to leave that. Alright, so I don't want to tap my Visionary because I want to keep Garrick. I want Garrick at his 7 as fast as possible. Nice. Beautiful. Alright, so now we can start playing around. Let's get this guy down. Play Jolrael. Then next turn, we can make a big Hydra and draw a couple cards.
I like to think big.
Nice. Feels good. All right. So, feeling good here. There's still a couple off from Kolga. Kogla. The ape. King Kong. Shifting Ceratops is pretty good here. That's really good. Okay. So yeah, they're gonna give it trample, so there's no point in blocking. So it looks like Garrick's gonna go down. Yeah. So yeah, no point in blocking that. Even if we soak up the 2, I'd rather draw a card, or sorry, I'd rather make cats. So I'm just gonna let that through. Ooh, that's pretty good. So let's see, we can make a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 6. So I see we do that. Nice.
a stampede of one.
We'll go ahead and pressure. We got the blockers. Unfortunately, they got the food to gain a couple life, but still seems good. I mean, ideally we could draw 6 cards next turn, or we could just bump the team. Because that'd be what? It'd be everything get +3/+3. Everything's already got trample from Garrick's Uprising. But I imagine that our Hydra's going to go away. I kind of almost think we just fill the board. Cats. Yeah, so they're probably going to give it trample. So Garrick's down, which is fine. I mean, it's not great, but I have to do for now, I guess. So opponent's tapped out. Dr. Sleepless? Pretty sure this is Dr. Sleepy here. It might just be the game. Sleepy boy. All right. Castle, not bad. We can't really use that to, because we don't. Well, we kind of need to draw cards here, so I say we just fill the board. It'll only be 2. Can't do that. Feels bad, but I think we kind of need to draw some cards, make a couple cats. Or, sorry, make 1 cat. Okay, so the Jolrael doesn't work. I thought it was every card you draw, you get a cat. That's my bad. But, alright, so Forerunners is great. Jolrael doesn't do what I thought she does, but still a good card. So my original thought of her is after every second one for each card you draw, you get a cat. I guess that would be kind of broken though. I mean, I'm just gonna let that through. It might have giant growth or something. But can't really afford to lose anything right now. Alright. So they're building up their board. Ooh. Harbinger, not great here. But all right, let's go ahead and let's project. Stick it. This will draw us another card. Couple cards. Ooh, Warden of the Woods. Pretty good. I say we draw a card, like, on their end step. Go attacks. Go ahead and end the turn. So we do got to watch out for intervention for our big swing. Nice. Seems good.
Close your eyes, breathe, and listen to the sounds of the wild.
Seems real good.
I'd get out of the way if I were you.
Yeah. I don't think you're wrong. Oh, cultivate. Nice. Couple of fires. So I imagine they'll swing it with Nylea again. I mean, pretty much unblockable. Do we take it down? They only have 1 mana open. Gonna say this is worth it. I mean, it's just going to keep getting bigger. So let's go ahead. Fill our hand a little bit. All right, cultivate. Nice. So Warden of the Woods, awesome. Here. This will draw us a couple more cards. Hopefully we can find some answers. Kind of holding off on N-Rays till we have that, like, guaranteed bang. Like, awesome slam in. Wilderness Wreck. Sousa's not great here. Let's go Wreck. Because then we can put some counters on each guy. And I guess we'll cultivate as well. All right, not gonna swing. Awesome. Yeah, so we are doing pretty good. We have the Azusa 6, or the Jolrael 6. She's going to give everything +4/+4 right now. If they swing in, we also have the ley line. We can put a counter if they don't do that. So, in a pretty good position here. And then we just have N-Rays next turn, too, which could really do some damage. Feeling good right now. Yo, what's up? We smash it face, man. We are about to really get after it. We have Jolrael with the 6, with the +4/+4 on everything. We have the ley line to put a counter on. That isn't the... Oh, he's going to be a big old 8. So I imagine they're probably going to slam Jolrael. So let's see what they target. I mean, we can just get her back out next turn. But at this point, like... Let's see. So... That'll give it +4/+4, so it'll be only 5. And then we won't have enough for the ley line. We put a counter on, or do we bump the team? I most think I'm gonna bump the team just to stop any blockers. Then that way we can at least still draw a card at the end of our turn. Let's go ahead and throw them there. Relax, Rope. Relax.
I'd get out of the way if I were you.
Yeah, let's see what they do. Alright, so they don't do anything. Go ahead and draw another card. Oops, sorry. Alright, Season of Growth, pretty good. Elder Gorgoroth, pretty fire. Go ahead and get that guy down. Ooh, that's nice. That's pretty nice. I need to say about, is it worth Azuzing? No, because we don't lose lands that way. I think we just pass here. Yeah. Shit, one short of that, huh? All right. Well, not anymore. Oh yeah, yeah. Good call. Yeah, I honestly forgot about this card, but yeah, I could have Azusa played the other 2 lands. Yeah. This is I'm used to graveyard shenanigans. This is I'm not used to big dumb creatures like this. This is new to me. I gotta relearn how to play like this. This kind of power, I'm not used to it, man. I'm used to being on the back foot all game and then winning by some weird combo. So much power. Okay. I mean, next turn, if we ley line at the end of the turn, nice. Bump everything up. 4 runners. Leave the intervention open. Seems pretty good. Assuming we don't have to use it now. But I feel like we could really get after it. We put Jolrael down first. Kind of bump the team. Do I save it? No, I'm not going to waste my intervention on that. And I can't bump big enough. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste.
We're gonna tear you apart.
Tree Shaker Chimera, really good. Okay. Let's do this right. Seh. It doesn't give everything haste. He has haste, but so I almost think we need one more turn. So let's Ceratops. Well, Beast. Jesus. 19 cards in hand. Okay, and then we'll leave up the heroic. It doesn't matter because we're going to untap. So let's do this. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. So no attacks. Everything untaps. We discard affairs. All right. Seems good. Next turn, huge end race 4 runners. We have the protection. Feels good. Okay.
Stomping time.
Joins a chorus of roars.
Double Vivian, man. Ooh. Ooh, ooh.
Bird grows ever larger.
Okay. That's pretty good. They're going to search for a 7 or less. Yo, what's up, Dig Dug? Yeah, man. This is quite a game. Yeah. All right, that seems pretty good. Gonna clog up the board. Okay. So let's see what they target. Probably Jolrael again. Although we have 7 cards in hand, so if they do that, they're just gonna lose their mammoth. We could just pump. So technically, they really shouldn't. They're just gonna lose the mammoth because we could just bump the team. And then yeah, next turn we can 4 runners, and yeah, they're kind of yeah. This feels good. For once, feels good. We'll see though. We'll see. So they target nothing? Okay. Seems good. Yeah, could be. Okay. All right. So I'm not going to play a forest. I want to keep as many cards in hand as possible. But we'll draw 2 when we drop our boy. Oh, yeah. Just fill. Oh, yeah. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that was nuts. That was, I kind of wish they let us swing, but man, that was about to go off. That was awesome. Good game. Wow. All right, so that was the Jolrael Mwonvuli Recluse deck. Tons of fun. Just a quick note, I did misspeak in the intro. So when you do pay 6 for her activated ability, it does not pump the team by +X, but it actually gives the all your creatures on the board +X plus base power XX, which is, you know, how many cards you have in hand. So if you have 3 cards in hand, it's going to make everything a 3/3. So you kind of want to play with counters with that. So just to clarify, and it definitely helped us out a lot during this game. One, we made all the card draw. It was pretty ridiculous, actually, how many cards we were drawing towards the end there. But it just really, you know, we got tons of cats on the board. We were easily filling our hand, being able to make all those 2/2 cats into 4/4s or 5/5s. It was definitely a lot of fun. One thing. I mean, this deck is not perfect by any means. It could use a lot of tuning. You know, this is kind of just a base reference as to what you can do with this card. You know, I feel like it's often overlooked, and I don't see a lot of people playing this card as a commander. But I feel like 4 mono green. A lot of people are playing Yorvo, but I feel like this is just so much more fun to try to just draw as many cards as you can. Slam in Endray's Forerunners. You know, it's just an MVP in this deck. You build up that board, you know, go as wide as possible, and then you just slam down Forerunners. I mean, I know this is nothing new, but it is a great card. Some of the new cards that I really like from M21, obviously Llanowar Visionary, great early game. You know, you can tap for 1 green, or you know, when it enters ETBs, you can draw a card. Just awesome, you know. And then Cultivate was great, being able to search for those 2 lands and then have one in the battlefield. Azusa is insane, although I feel like I got more use out of Dryad, but if you can get Azusa down early enough, you just get so far ahead. It doesn't matter if she dies on the battlefield, you got your use out of her. She's great. And then one other one I did want to mention, where is it? Garruk's Harbinger. This card is awesome. Hexproof and black. Definitely a threat when you're playing against those colors. But just being able to like deal that 4 damage and then look at the top 4 cards of your library, and then if you can pump him up and then just like dig even further, it's definitely something really fun to play around with. Something you could probably break pretty easily. And as well as Tree Shaker Chimera, big 8/5 threat. Little expensive, but not so much in mono green. But just to be able to draw those 3 cards when it dies definitely helped us out earlier. So yeah, this is my Recluse deck. I'm going to stick with saying that. Let us know what you think, or any changes you would make. We'd love to know how to make this deck better. I'm probably going to be playing it a lot this season until rotation, so definitely let me know. And yeah, so this is going to bring us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, thank you to our sponsors, Wizards of the Coast, for allowing us to be a part of their creator program, and Athletic Brewing Company. Don't forget to head on over to athleticbrewing.com. Use the code BTC25 to get 25% off your first order. Again, that's use the code BTC25 at athleticbrewing.com. Get 25% off your first order. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really appreciate you watching. And of course, don't forget that you can only outlast as a sorcery. Cheers.